In 1949, my mother, Lucille Ball, was the queen of the B movies and star of her own radio show. And my father, Desi Arnaz, was an internationally known singer and orchestra leader.
And when I was asked to do television, it was new to everyone, the networks and people in general, and the studios frowned upon it. And why do you want to leave the studio to go into television? I said, I don't know, it's just a marvelous challenge. And besides, I'd like my husband to stay home and get off the road. He was out with his band for 5 years after he'd been in the war, 3.5. We'd been married 9 years and been together a year and 2 months. If that. You can't have children that way.
When CBS offered Mom her own television series, she said yes, as long as Dad could play her husband. You know, then at least they'd be together. There was only one problem. CBS didn't want my father at all.
You know something everybody says in those days, how can a beautiful red-headed American girl be married to a Cuban with a Babalu conga drum image? It doesn't make any sense.
No one wanted him to play my husband because he was Cuban, and they wanted a real American couple. And I said, well, he is my husband, so what's wrong with that? So we went out by ourselves in vaudeville to prove that the audiences would buy us.
Despite rave reviews on the vaudeville circuit, CBS still said no to Desi Arnaz. But a certain stubborn redhead would not take no for an answer.
So we borrowed $5,000 and did it ourselves and owned the show. And that's how it all started.